Jeff Probst confirms Survivor 47 finale is not a final 2. For the first time ever, Survivor will have a finale event that will last only 2 hours instead of 3. As part of that change, only 4 players, Rachel LaMont, Sam Phalen, Sue Smey and Teeny Chirichillo, are making it into December 18th finale on CBS, as opposed to the standard 5. And with one less contestant still active going into the final installment, some fans have wondered if that means the show could be moving back to the final 2 format of yesteryear, instead of the now normal final 3. Showrunner and host Jeff Probst explained the reasoning behind splitting the finale up into 2 episodes on the latest episode of his On Fire podcast, and also dashed the dreams of anyone, aka yours truly, hoping for a return to final tribal councils of old. It really started with CBS asking us months before we shot the season if it would be possible for season 47 to do 14 episodes instead of 13, Probst reveals on the podcast. They had some things they wanted to try in their schedule, and part of that working out would depend on whether or not we could do 14 episodes. So, executive producer Matt Van Wagenen and I sat down and broke the finale down into parts and examined if and how we could pull it off. That's when the team decided to break between the 2 final episodes after Genevieve Mushaluk was ousted in 5th place, Probst explains. What we really quickly realized was, if we structured it so that part 1 got us down to 4 players, then in part 2 we could spend a lot more time with our final 4 as we lead into the final 4 challenge, and then the fire making, and then the final 3, and then the final tribal council. Because typically our finales are so full of content that we end up not having enough time to show all the stories we'd like to show. In the end, with the 14th episode splitting the finale into 2 installments, viewers are now getting an extra hour of Survivor when all the airtime is added up. It actually really worked out because we could highlight things we didn't typically highlight, Probst says. And it was a great reminder to us that sometimes you need to step back and examine what you're doing, because just because you've always done it that way doesn't mean it always